Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Todoroki actually hated nothing more than people getting within his business and thinking that they have a right to tell him what you as a couple should do. And that's what made him possessive the most. He didn't like people thinking that they could get between you two, and it made him extremely jealous. Extremely upset as well. Why did they think that it was their business to interfere? It was irritating beyond belief, and he had no idea why he was supposed to listen to them. Shoto? I'm sure they mean well. They're your friends. They couldn't mean anything bad for either of us. They just want us to be okay. And maybe they want to give you some advice. And do you think it's okay for them to get between us? To tell me and you what to do? We already know what makes us happy, Wayan. We don't need someone telling us. That's true, Shoto, and I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm only saying that maybe we... Well, both of us don't know much about this, and you seem to be quite hesitant yourself. So maybe they have some useful tips. It's not about taking me away from you, or them getting between us. They just want us to be happier. They're our friends. And you have to acknowledge that. You say kindly. And for the most part, the way you manage to speak sways him. You're kind, lovable, and someone that he trusts. So as possessive as he is, and as angry as others can tend to make him for some little things he didn't understand, he knew he was being childish. There was no issue, and he was just fairly new with this. So maybe the way he was acting was just a manifestation of his own insecurity about how he didn't know a single thing to do within our relationship. So maybe you should actually acknowledge your words and try to improve, to listen to others more as well. And that's simply what he did. He took your hand in his own, looking at you quite shyly. I'm sorry, Ryan. I shouldn't have thrown a tantrum like that. And it's fine, Shoto. I promise. I'm not angry with you. I don't think I could ever be. But if there is one thing I'm proud of you for, it's the fact that you're willing to learn. And right now, I'm happy that you're trying to be better. Do you want me to hug you? You ask him, and he nods. You tend to ask him before touching him. What with his own childhood and the way his father was violent and all, you're afraid of startling him. Although you don't think you actually could. He's a hero after all. He fought a lot, he's seen a lot, and you probably couldn't even scare him even if you tried. But you just want to introduce the affection to him slowly, in a manner that he's comfortable with. Katsuki was actually not a very easy person to upset as he was to annoy. But couldn't they both just be the same? He wouldn't really know. His own emotional intelligence was within the negatives, so he couldn't really do anything about this. But if there was one thing you could do about his own annoyance and whenever he was upset, was try to comfort him and try to help him understand why he may be having those problems in the first place. And right now, as you sat by his side and wrapped your arms around him, you truly could not tell why he was feeling this way. Look, Katsuki, I don't understand you really. Why are you so annoyed right now? I already told you. Wasn't it clear? I thought you'd be able to understand. Forgive me for not understanding, but you're not exactly the most understandable person around. And you're not the hardest person to annoy either. So you're not making it easy for me. And in all fairness, he does acknowledge that. So after some silence, he just sighs and looks at you. It makes no sense. I know. But I dislike your friend. And? Why is that? He spends too much time with you. And I feel like he's taking you away from me. Well, I am beginning to understand now. You're jealous. That's called jealousy, Katsuki. No, I'm not jealous. It's different. So, you're not jealous? Definitely not. It was honestly hilarious how shy he would get at the fact that he was jealous, when you could clearly tell that he was in fact actually jealous. He was just too embarrassed to admit, which was an understandable concern. But you wished you could be more honest with himself. You're jealous, and that's why you don't want me to spend time with another friend, especially a male friend, because you feel like I could be attracted to him, or that you could be trying to steal me away from you. And I understand you, I really do, but I'm going to be honest, Katsuki. It's kind of stupid. What? Are you saying I'm stupid? No, I'm not. I'm only saying that your fears are stupid. I would never want anyone else. Besides, if you actually think about it, I've been his friend for a long time, way before I even knew you. So if I wanted him, I would have been with him by now. Not with you. You're special to me, Katsu. And the reason why I'm with you right now is the reason why I'm only his friend. He's a friend and he will remain a friend. But you're different to me. So you shouldn't compare yourself to others, or think that someone's just taking time with me and stealing me away from you. There's no such thing as that. You need to change the way that you think about it. And although it was difficult to hear and even more difficult to admit, you were right. And suddenly, as he felt like he was being confronted with all of his fears and all of his thoughts in an honest manner, it felt a little bit easier for some reason. And that was able to bring him some comfort. He was truly relieved to have you around, because he would not know what to do without you.